What do you think you're doing, darling? Exactly. You're getting out of bed. Don't you remember what we discussed? I know you feel fine, but you could give birth any day now. You need to rest. When the baby arrives, you're going to be in a lot of pain and you'll need your energy. Please, let me bring breakfast to you, alright? I know I don't have to do it, but I want to. Just because we have servants, that doesn't mean I can't dote on my pregnant wife. Do you like it when I call you my wife, darling? I'm rather fond of it myself. I do love seeing those rings on your finger. It reminds me that you really are mine. That you love me enough to spend the rest of your life with me. I really do love seeing those rings. I love being reminded of what they mean. Oh, goodness, my apologies. I almost forgot to bring you your food. Here you are. Oh, you know what? Let me get that for you. Oh, certainly I'm going to feed you. Why shouldn't I? So? Just because you can do it yourself doesn't mean I can't do it for you. What about me? What do you mean, darling? Oh, darling, how many times must we go through this? I've been up for hours. You still sleep much later than I do, remember? I've been up doing my paperwork and getting business affairs in order, taking care of everything that usually takes me away from you. That way, now that you're awake, we can spend the rest of the day together. I know you'd like that, wouldn't you? I thought so. Now, open wide. That's a good girl. There you go. How do you like it? Really? You think it's amazing? I'm very glad to hear that, my lady. Oh? It tastes a bit different than usual? Well, that's because it is rather different. I made it myself, just for you. Of course I made it. Why would I lie about that? What's the occasion? My darling, don't you remember? Today just so happens to be our 8-month anniversary. Remember? We rescheduled the wedding to a month earlier so that we could say you got pregnant on our wedding night. Oh, no, darling, don't apologize. Most people don't celebrate the 8-month anniversary, but I thought, since this is the last anniversary we'll be able to celebrate on our own, why not make it a bit more memorable than usual? Why not make you something special for you and our child to enjoy? You wanted to discuss the birth with me? All right. What do you want to talk about? Stop right there. That's a bad mindset to have. If there are complications, if you start thinking like that, you're going to jinx yourself, you know. Oh, all right. I suppose it is best if we're prepared. Now, what were you going to say? I beg your pardon, darling? Certainly I can't have heard you correctly. Could you repeat that? One more time? Oh. No. No, I have to have misheard you both times. Once more. Loud and clear. I need to make certain I didn't hear you properly. Why? Why would you say such a thing? Why would you ask me to save the baby instead of you in the event that there are complications? My lady, there aren't going to be any complications. Do you understand me? Hannah will be with you the entire time. She's a demon, darling. She can keep you safe. Even if a doctor can't, she can keep you alive, no matter what complications may arise. Do you understand me? The choice won't be necessary. So why on earth would you ever suggest that I save the baby instead of you? I beg your pardon? When did you do this? When did you go to the doctor? When did they tell you this? Why have you done this? Why didn't you ever tell me what was going on? Why did you wait until now to discuss this with me? Darling, if you hadn't waited until now, we could have worked something out. Certainly, this can't be accurate. Please tell me this isn't accurate. Oh. So, the doctor said that there's a 50% chance you might not survive? How certain is the doctor of this? How certain? I don't care what degree they have. I want to know how certain they are. I see. Very well then. If that's truly what you want, I'll save the baby. Of course, I'm upset by this. I don't want anything bad happening to you or our child. I know there's a chance you'll survive. I want you to survive. I really do. But I thought that I'd finally found someone who would never leave me. Not for anything in the world. I thought you would be the one person death could not take from me. I suppose that was wishful thinking. I was a fool for having ever believed that. I know you don't wish to leave me. I know that if death attempts to pull you away from me, you'll fight. You are so much stronger than anyone I've ever known. If death attempts to pull you away from me, certainly you'll be able to fight your way back to me. You'll be able to pry yourself from his clutches. Darling, Darling, what's wrong? You look like you're in pain or discomfort. Darling, talk to me. What's the matter? Oh, goodness. You scared me so badly. Do you know that? The baby is just restless now that you're awake. Oh, goodness. I thought perhaps it was time. I thought something was wrong. Here, lie back, would you? I'll take the food away for a moment. Do you want me to help get them settled? All right. Let me see. Hey now. Can you calm down a little? You're making Mother feel uncomfortable. You don't want that, do you? Go back to sleep. You need your rest. When you arrive, you'll have so much to learn about and explore. You'll want to be well rested for that, don't you think? Oh dear. Quite persistent, aren't they? I suppose we'll have to get used to this. Let me try something else. I think that did the trick. Shall I bring your breakfast back so you can continue eating? No? Are you certain? Very well then. Let's just lie here for a while then. Let me know when you get hungry. I promise, no matter what happens, I'll always take care of them for you. Though I hate the thought of losing you, I want you to be at ease. So I promise, no matter what, I'll always be here to watch over them.